So we can't. Our tea has to be 100% mushrooms. We're not allowed
Okay.
to put anything else in there.
All right.
But what we can do is we can make recommendations for different flavored teas that you would serve alongside it.
I
And
see.
and for those that are, not familiar with or as familiar with psychedelic mushrooms, the tea is a very gentle way of receiving psilocybin. So it does a lot of the conversion of psilocybin to psilocin, which psilocin is the active compound, and psilocybin is just the stable compound that the mushroom produces that our bodies convert to psilocin. So by putting it into a tea, you're actually doing that conversion in the teacup or in the teapot. And so when you take it, it hits you a little bit quicker. It's a little bit smoother of your ramp up into the journey, and hopefully gives you an experience that is a little bit easier on your stomach than the
I was gonna
traditional
say that. So
mushroom.
I was gonna ask you that question actually. Yeah. So it's less harsh on the stomach. So
Yeah.
theoretically, I guess. Okay. Interesting. Hmm. Okay.
And it's
And so,
still a water-based extraction. You're not using like acids or other compounds.
all right.
So
Okay.
it's very natural to take psilocybin that way.
Is it
Um,
hot tea or cold tea? So you can't do it too hot. I would assume. I guess it's heat sensitive, or I don't know.
yeah, you're supposed to use slightly less than boiling water. You don't need a full boil to extract the molecules from the mushrooms.
Okay.
The water does a pretty good job of
All right.
um,
So
extracting that on its
so on the
own.
dosing. So this is my next question on the dosing. How do you know how much to put into a tea bag? How much does each individual person might need or want to take, or how does the therapist decide that?
Yeah. So we recommend with our recipe. So it starts with 3 grams of mushroom powder. So that's what's in the tea bag, and you would steep that into a pot with 3 cups of water.
Okay.
And what that allows you to do is kind of control your own dosage. So if you steep that into 3 cups of water, and after you drink the first cup, you probably want to let that sit for a while before you start sipping on the second cup. And only in unusual circumstance would I recommend that you drink the third cup.